The far left and the far right suffer from the same problem. They have become puppets for the real masterminds behind our conflicts. Throughout all of recorded history, the 1%, the billionaires, the millionaires, the people in power, the politicians, they have wanted to divert attention from themselves and create these pockets of problems that we then are told we can sort out ourselves. So one community against one minority. And this has happened throughout all of recorded history. You can look throughout history, it's always been the same. And the reason they do this is because while they're avoiding tax, living lavish lifestyles, and taking all the wealth out of the economy, they don't want us to recognize this and point the finger. And so they create these distractions for us to stand together and fight for our own happiness, when actually it's never the problem. The problem has always been the 1%. And so the problem with the far right and the far left are they are screaming and shouting at people to believe what they believe as their opinions are the only ones that matter, which is not true. I try and stay as centralized as possible with my political leanings. I do lean left, I agree, I lean left, but I try and stay as central as possible because equality is a human basic right. Equality is not a radical left-wing ideal. It is a basic human right, no matter where you're born in the world, no matter what color your skin is, what sexuality you are, what sex you are, what language you speak, you are a human being. And this is why we're all totally connected now. The phone you're using was likely built in Asia. The oil that we get is likely from the Middle East. And so the entire world is interconnected. And we do this because we are all one species. We can all communicate together and we can all understand each other. And yet we are fighting. Look at immigration at the moment. That seems to be the issue of the day. And illegal immigration, at least in the UK, counts for about 0.5%. And yet it's become this massive issue as if that's going to destroy the entire population of the UK, when actually it's the billionaires and the politicians and the people in power and wealth that are just sapping our economy and not paying taxes and laughing at us. We have become the puppets again. And in this day and age, in 2025, when we have the entire compendium of human knowledge at our fingertips for free, we can fact check anything. Any idea or any belief you have, just put it into Google or into any search engine and find out what the actual truth is. We should not be still being used as puppets for the elite classes. We need to come together as a society, as a human species, and then stand up against the people who are actually oppressing us and not the minorities that aren't. Because if you don't have empathy for everybody else, then what's the point?